Okay, I might be just a few moments late here, but getting everything ready to roll for some more Pokemon Ultra Sun Wormhole Wonder Trading going on here. We are now live. Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order. And as you can see from the title and the thumbnail, if you're just clicking in here now, it is time for some more Wormhole Wonder Trade. Wait a minute. Rotom has an important question here. Hello, Ricky Gamer 24. Welcome to our stream tonight. Hello, Shiny Chestnut. Hopefully we're going to get some good luck and give some possible Shinies and Ultra Beasts to you folks out there. So Rotom wants to call me Master. What do you think? I don't like that idea. I like what we have now. Roto C, I guess. That's what we'll go with. So as per usual, what we're going to do is spend the first 45 minutes-ish going for some wormhole captures. Hopefully some Shinies, hopefully some Ultra Beasts. And after that, I'll do some Wonder Trading out. And then, if there's time and if there's enough people interested, let's do a Battle Royale. No, Battle Royal. Royale's a different thing. But we could do that. So I think a lot of people like to do the Battle Royals here. Without any further ado, let's pop on into the wormhole and see where do we find our first Shiny. How long is it going to take us? I don't know. Hang on. I'm going to temporarily unplug the 3DS. It's a little low on the power, but hopefully it'll last for the stream. And let me know how the sound is. If it's too quiet, too loud, I can adjust that, of course, on the fly. On the fly, get it? We're flying on Lunala. I'm such a punster. Alright, so how is everybody's day going today? If you guys saw the Pokemon Pearl episode that went up earlier today, I've had better days. I'll just leave it at that. I'm currently off camera. Well, I am recording, but, you know, at the moment, I'm not recording right now, doing a lot of grinding to prepare another team for Pokemon Pearl. Oh, boy. These champion battles are getting harder and harder over time. Hopefully our team will be able to pull through with the third time being the charm, with any luck. Ow! But hopefully you guys are having a good day today. And if you guys are going to be doing any wormhole searching as well to join me for the stream, let me know in the chat down there. And once we get to our first destination, I'll get caught up on everything being said. Hang on, we're all discombobulated here. There we go. I didn't want to miss that orb, but I guess I had to. So it's been a kind of a decent day. If you guys have been following the channel, I will mention this, of course, in the next Pokemon Go video, but I have a new Pokemon gym right across the street from my house. It is awesome. I'm being responsible with it. I was tempted to go over there when there is a... Now, I think Team Mystic is trying to call me out a little bit. They took it over at one point, and I had it all night long. It's basically I can go over there at midnight, take the gym, and let myself rack up some coins overnight. But when I woke up this morning, like I did get my 50 coins, I just left it for the day, because if I've gotten my 50 coins from that gym, I don't want to, like, you know, I want other people to benefit from it as well. I'm kind of giving in that sense, so. However, when Team Mystic took it over, all 6 people that took it over put a yellow Pokemon in there, and I wonder, are they trying to put some sort of little subtle jab at the yellow team? My team? I don't know. And hello, Unknown Spike. Welcome to the chat and the live stream. Snuck in there as we were going through the first wormhole. We are 40-11 into the wormhole. Do we find our first shiny as early as encounter number 1? I'm going to say probably not, but you never know. And yep, team destroyed. Standard. Okay. These ones, I've been looking at, well, actually for one of the last... Was it the, not last episode, but the episode before for Pokemon Pearl, I was looking up the sprites for Hippowdon, because of course, if you missed 2 episodes back, Hippowdon's a beast. Not an Ultra Beast, just a standard beast. So I had to get that as the thumbnail, because it was the big what would you call it, the front runner of the Devastation. And their shiny form doesn't look that different from, at least the male one, doesn't look that different. The female does look kind of different color-wise. But I had to really had to look really carefully at that one there to see, is that the shiny male version? My fan does not seem to be on enough. It is warm. Also, when I have this light on, it adds to the warmth, of course. Let me just adjust something over here as we go for attempt number 2. See if we can get ourselves a shiny. But hopefully everything is going swell for you folks out there. And since I have talked a lot about Pokemon Go, and there's a big event coming up here, not even an event, a big, you know, permanent update to the game. Have you guys heard about the trading of Pokemon and Pokemon Go coming up? friends or friend lists are going to become a thing. You can make in-game friends. You can gain benefits by raiding and battling with some of your better friends in the game. That's kind of neat. That's a cool way to encourage more camaraderie, companionship in this game that, like, for a lot of it, people can just solo the game. Some people can solo, like, level 3 or 4 raids. They don't really need friends and partners and stuff. I mean, the raid battles have encouraged a lot of people to come together, but there's still some that could just play solo. So if they want to gain the benefits that teams are going to gain, it's going to be cool for them to meet up and start making more connections in the game. I kind of like that. Now, of course, people are upset that the trades are going to require Stardust. And it showed on the Pokemon Go, is it PokemonGoLive.com? It was showing, no, I don't want to get that portal. It was showing that trading a legendary Pokemon for another legendary Pokemon is going to cost 1,000,000 Stardust if you're not, like, if you just basically have the regular friend rating. I guess the best you can get it is 40,000 based on what it was showing if you have a best friend that you're trading with. So it's still quite a costly amount. That's why, as I'll mention in the Pokemon Go video I record for this, I'm probably not going to do too much trading myself. At least I'm not going to trade for big things. For example, Rayquaza. I do not have a Rayquaza yet in Pokemon Go. I never did manage to catch it. Ah, no, I didn't want that portal. But we found it. So, I haven't caught Rayquaza. I could trade for it, but I'm the kind of person that likes to feel accomplishments, so it's like, I don't think I'm going to want to trade for it, which is good because it will take a lot of Stardust if I want to get Rayquaza. Getting a legendary Pokemon not currently in my Pokedex, that's all going to be considered a special trade. And Unknown Spike asking, do I play Pokemon Duel? I actually haven't. I have seen a lot about it. I just never got into it myself yet. We're going to run away from this Heliolisk. It is a standard non-shiny. Hopefully we'll have better luck on the next encounter. We're only 2 encounters in, so we still got some time here. It's going to be cool to see the friends thing in Pokemon Go. It's the thing I'm most interested in, though. If you guys have read this, or no, if you haven't read this, I will explain it. Now, when you go to certain Pokestops, I believe, you're going to find special wrapped-up gifts. You can't open these gifts yourself, but you can give them to people in your friends list. And in turn, hopefully you'll get some gifts from your friends in exchange. Some of these gifts are going to contain special 7-kilometer eggs. Well, first of all, I think you're going to get a pretty decent assortment of items, like, you know, say Pokeballs, potions, whatever. But you're going to get a 7-kilometer egg from some of these gifts, and the 7-kilometer eggs are going to hatch into the Alolan forms of some Pokemon, which is pretty cool. I'm wondering what they're going to do, because I've seen someone on Twitter has found in the source code, or whatever you want to say, the Alolan forms plus shiny Alolan forms for some species, and it showed Alolan Marowak. My question is, will Alolan Marowak hatch from an egg? Because technically it shouldn't be able to, you know? It should be a Cubone that you have to then evolve into Alolan Marowak in some way. So, I'm not sure what's going to happen with that. We will find out, this week, later on this week, when the Friends event, Friends update, happens in Pokemon Go. And as I say, I'll be recording for that and seeing what my initial findings are all about. Alright, let's see if we can make it to the 5,000 mark for light years this time around. We've been cutting it a little bit too short. These wormholes pop up out of nowhere on occasion, as do these energy balls. You guys have fun doing the wormhole searching? I like it. Oh, a vortex, let's go. We found a shiny. I'm a little excited there. Alright, we have made it only 2,700 light years in, but you never know. Let's see what we happen to find. Encounter number 3 of the evening. We find ourselves a standard non-shiny Pokemon. So, for those of you that are here in the chat tonight, feel free to throw some topic suggestions out there. You want to hear my thought process on certain things? Do you want to basically, I don't know, what would you like to chat about as we try to find these encounters? Because this is not just about you guys coming here watching me fail at finding shinies. I guess it's more about a chance for me to just kind of sit back, relax, and talk with you on a more casual basis in a way. Because, I mean, the gameplay here speaks for itself. You're watching the wormhole and seeing what we happen to find. But we'll talk more about other things. Like, what do you guys think about the Let's Go games coming up? Now, I forget, I think it was Spooky Miner had said on the last Pokemon Pearl episode that I should get Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee and play it on the channel, and I definitely want to do that, assuming I can gain access to a Nintendo Switch, which I do not yet own. But I have until November, is it November 18th? Or sometime in November before the Let's Go games come out on Switch. So I got time to figure all this stuff out. But I definitely do want to play those games, and just to see the connectivity between Pokemon Go, and the Let's Go games. From what I have heard, you can send Pokemon from Go into Let's Go, but you just can't send them back. So I guess all the times that you've been transferring Pokemon for, simple candies and stuff, instead of trading for candies or transferring for candies, you can actually send them to help your team in the Let's Go games, which would be kind of cool. Now they say only Kanto Pokemon are going to be usable in that sense. Does that include the Alola forms? Probably not, but it'd be kind of cool if they did allow for that, because technically all Pokemon with Kanto forms, or all Pokemon with Alola forms, are from Kanto. So technically you could say that gives reason for them to be in, or accessible in the Let's Go games. But we'll have to wait and see as things happen when the game comes out in November. Alright, come on, let's make it to the 5,000 mark with this one. We're making it pretty far. Get some more of these energies. Yes, excellent. Also, what I'm going to do for this week, I am going to see if I can set up for a second Pokemon TCG Online live stream. With the way I have everything set up for this week, I'm going to have to hold it off until Friday. Ouch! But stay tuned on the channel, and feel free to subscribe if you would like to stay tuned on this. But Friday, I'm going to aim for a Pokemon TCG Online stream in the evening, and on Sunday, we'll do our usual one as well. I was going to say, why am I going for that orb when the portal's right there? I'm not going to need the extra speed. Alright, another Swirly Vortex portal. 3,700, so we're not quite to the 5. But when you see that Vortex, you gotta go for it. I should put some sort of counter on screen. We can keep track of this. Alright, we find ourselves... I'm kind of tired of seeing these things. I'm doing a lot of the grinding for Pokemon Pearl in Victory Road of Sinnoh. These things are everywhere. Not that they're difficult to deal with. I can easily handle them pretty well. But I've seen them so much. I don't want to see that many more of them. Unless it was shiny. Now, if it was shiny, I would go with that. So now, the rest of the week, the way the streams are going to go is, hello, Mickey Layton. Welcome to the live stream for our Ultra Sun Wormhole Wonder Trading. Thanks for joining in and popping into the chat as well. I'm currently, I think, 4 encounters in. No shinies, no Ultra Beasts just yet. We still got plenty of time. I'm going for an hour total tonight. And we still got about 45 minutes left. And if there's enough people in the chat by the end of this that wants to do a Battle Royal, we can end off with that and give you guys some fun time to shine here on the channel with some crazy possible Ultra Beasts, some shiny legends, whatever you happen to have. Anything goes, basically, when we do these Ultra Royals, the Battle Royals. Because even though one team could be overpowered with, like, Ultra Necrozma and all these super powered legendaries, other teams could be like that too. And as a lesser trainer like myself could do, I could sit back and allow the 2 big heavy hitters to whittle themselves down. I can sneak in and pick up the pieces. Will that be how things play out? I don't know. Probably not, but ouch. We'll see what happens. Alright, let's continue searching for shiny Pokemon. And again, if you guys have any topic suggestions you'd like to hear my 2 cents on, feel free to let me know in the chat. Whoops. Almost got that wormhole there. We don't want to get that one just yet. And we have a little discussion going on about whatever topics happen to be coming up. Alright, careful, careful. We've got some good speed on this right here. That was a white wormhole. I would have gone for that, but it wasn't a vortex. And I like to save the... stop this! Ultra Beast encounter for the last of the hunting. But what I would like to see is a white wormhole with the swirlies, the vortex, because then I believe it always leads to Guzzlord, or at least it has the best chance to. But I think that still gives you the best chance to find a shiny. And although I haven't looked into it, I probably should, I do believe that you can find shiny Ultra Beasts. In fact, didn't we fight someone when we did the gym battling, the gym leader kind of thing? Someone had the Hulk, the shiny Buzzwole. Ouch. I didn't even... No, I got pulled in. Oh, well. So Mickey's up for a battle royal, it sounds like. That could be pretty cool. We're 4104 light years. And Dazzling Shell is here. Looker is approaching. The way you say warning, does that mean Looker is a new character in Smash Brothers? Have we talked about that yet? The announcement they made for Smash Brothers Ultimate? My face has so much cat hair all over it. I just hit the microphone. Oh, I'm all discombobulated, just like my 3DS. But, yeah, Smash Brothers Ultimate. That's another reason I should get a Switch. Because I haven't been in the Smash Brothers scene for quite some time. I did get Smash Brothers Brawl. That's the last one that I had myself. I have played... Is it just called Super Smash Brothers 4? My nephew has it on his Switch. I played it. Wasn't a big fan of the 8-player thing because it went too zoomed out. You know, it's too hard to see what was going on there. But it was cool having all the different characters. And to be honest, Mickey, I really don't have much to say on that topic. I haven't followed it. I've heard positives and negatives about it, but it's like I don't know enough about it to really have an opinion on that. So I don't know. When bad things happen to people in that sense, it's, you know, not the best thing, of course, but that's all I can really say about it. Because I don't have enough of an informed opinion to really have any wise words of advice or words of wisdom, I guess. I'm pretty unwise as far as that goes. And that's the thing. I will admittedly admit, yeah, haha, that I am ignorant on that topic. It's kind of funny. People hear the word ignorant and they think of it as an insult. All it really means is that you just don't know a certain amount about a topic or situation, whatever. So, you know, I admit to ignorance when I don't know stuff because that's basically just what the word means. I think over time, you ever notice like certain words take on a really negative connotation and people assume it's an insult? Not necessarily. If you look at it as the definition, you know, dictionary definition, of course, if people use it in a very nasty, derogatory way, then it's more the inflection that they give it that is the insult, not so much the word itself. But anyway, some words get a bad rap for the way people use them, I guess. All right, and I think I've rambled on enough about that. Let's see if we can avoid some of these things. And once I have a chance to look back to the chat, I'll get caught up once again. Concentration is focused right here. Have I mentioned how much I love my dual monitor setup? I was trying to think, how do I want to lay out the windows? Because I have 2 desktops worth of moving windows around, and I got to think. My webcam's right in front of my face here, so where do I put certain windows to make sure that I'm interactive with you folks out there? See, I looked away for a second. Ah. And so Dazzling Shell just likes to add warning to the thing approaching. Okay, it'd be kind of cool if Looker was a Smash Brother, because a lot of people seem to relate him to Doctor Who. So if his final smash was to use the TARDIS and crash into someone, that'd be kind of cool. And when I get the Switch, you say I should get Breath of the Wild. It's a blast. Yeah, I had a blast with that. My friend Evan has it over on PEI, and I played it. Did I tell you guys the story of my glorious introduction to the world of Hyrule in Breath of the Wild? That's a regular, Yon Mega. Don't want you. And first of all, Mickey Layton's asking, do I know if Hey Pikmin is any good? I don't know what Hey Pikmin is. At first I thought you were saying, do I know if Pikmin's any good? I was going to say, Pikmin is amazing. I love that series. But if Hey Pikmin is a new game that they've announced, I don't know anything about it yet. I am so bad. I have not looked at anything from E3. I honestly forgot E3 was happening until I saw people on Twitter posting and stuff. So I was like, wow, how did I not even know it was going on? So I really should go back and check out some things. What is it I looked at? Oh, I looked at some stuff for Smash Brothers Ultimate, though. And the Ridley introduction to Smash Brothers. I wanted to talk about this. Ridley is now going to be a playable character in Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. And I think that is amazing. Because, as people have said, Ridley is too large of a character to really make sense. But I mean, look at Bowser. Bowser has changed his size so many times throughout the different course of the Mario games. They made him work. So I don't care if Ridley is smaller than he really should be. I think it still works to have him in it, because a lot of the characters, or actually a lot of the franchises in Nintendo over the years, they've had heroes and villains representing them. They've had Kirby and King Dedede, for example, although you could argue Dedede and even Meta Knight are not really villains so much now, but antagonists, I guess you can call them. They've had Mario, they've had Bowser. Who else has they had? They've basically, you know, like Fox and Wolf. They've had heroes and villains of a bunch of different franchises. So they're very limited in who they can put in for a Metroid villain. Unless they make a Metroid playable. That would be kind of weird. But I was thinking maybe Dark Samus could have been a thing, but even then that's more of just a palette swap kind of thing, like a clone character. So I think it's neat they've put Ridley in the Smash Bros. As a playable character. However, his introduction trailer that I did watch on YouTube, and I think if you go to SmashBrothersUltimate.com, you can see trailers for them all, that was disturbing. I'm not going to say what happened, but if you haven't seen it, and if you don't mind, possibly a disturbing scene of the way Ridley deals with some of the heroic characters, go right ahead and watch that trailer. It's interesting. So it's Pikmin for the 3DS, Mickey Layton is saying. They're having a sale in the eShop. So admittedly, no, I have not played it then, but I think I remember hearing about it, though. It's more like, well, I guess Pikmin was always kind of a puzzle game, but I think it's more of like, isn't it like a side-scroller more? I can't even remember. I might be thinking something completely wrong, though. But I always say Pikmin is pretty cool, so I would assume they take some of their coolness over to whatever game they have on the 3DS. Maybe I should look into that, though. So, Dazzling Shell's record for the Ultra Warp Ride minigame is 6513 light years. I will fully admit that I do not think I've come close to that. I know I've gotten over 5,000 before, but I don't think I've hit 6,000 ever. So maybe that's a new challenge for myself. See if I can get past the 6513. Man, I did not know where to look to see that number. I got completely mixed up here. But I think we're still on course. Okay. So do you guys think I'll ever beat 6513? I would put my vote down for no, but if nothing else, it's a challenge for me to aim for. Not that I'm trying to, you know, upstage anybody, but it's always cool to have a goal, set a goal for yourself. Not even to beat your record. Let's say if I can get to like 6,000, I'd be happy with that. And then try to, you know, complete that, or not complete, try to top that record. It's like I was talking to somebody about Pokemon Go and the way people can play it however they like. As long as you're happy with what you're doing, you don't need to feel like you're in competition with anybody else. Just be in competition with yourself. Always work to better yourself at your current goals, top the goals a little bit, push the bar a little bit further, and that's really all you need to do. You don't need to feel like you have to show yourself up in the eyes of anyone else. Just be true to yourself, be happy with what you're doing, and go from there, I guess. If that makes any kind of sense at all. I might not be thinking straight with all these electric orbs I gotta dodge. It's taking a lot of concentration. Look at that white wormhole. So tempting, but not just yet. Oh, wait, look at that wormhole. Get up there. Go. This might be a Guzzlord. And Mickey says, don't care who's in it as long as it's fun. I think you're talking about Smash Brothers. Yep, R.I.P. Mega Man. And I did just check out your comment there, Dazzling Shell, the 6513 light years. So we're here with Guzzlord. And do I like Castlevania? Feel free to unsubscribe the moment I say this if you choose, but I have never played Castlevania. I know pretty good amount about it, and it's just like a game that I never owned on the NES or any of the, the later games that came out in the series. I would like to play it, though. It looks like it's a really fun game, and depending on which version you're talking about, I'm sure they all have their level of fun that they seem to. So I would not be opposed to playing them sometime. And over time, what I do want to do is advance this channel to have more gameplay coverage of, not just Pokemon. So that might be something I'll get into. I didn't mean to shock you so much there, Mickey. I apologize. And I now know what that expression means thanks to Dragon Ball Super. I never really knew what Nani was, but after seeing the subtitles, I kind of get it. Here we go, Guzzlord. Do we find a shiny? I'm going to say probably not, but I got the lucky Charizard hat. We found 8 shiny Larvitar. Aww. We found a good amount of shiny Larvitar in Pokemon Go. Not so much a shiny here, but this time around I have brought a ghost type, so this thing cannot thrash us. Now, the first order of business is, of course, to try to weaken it up. What stat rose? Hang on, I didn't see that. Attack went up. Okay, so that's not so good. I'm just going to start going for the false swipes immediately. If it goes for the Thrash, I can switch into our Ghost type. That'll be fine. Actually, that won't be bad either, because if they go for Heavy Slam... I always say they. If Guzzlord goes for Heavy Slam, then I can King Shield and lower its attack stat. And there's that Thrash attack. So it's time to bring in the Ghost type. Alright, switching over into... Nope, that's the wrong one. Caliburn coming in. This thing is not going to hit itself. Unless it gets confused after this turn. I don't know if it can. I think it has to connect a second Thrash. So I think we're good there. You know what I probably should have done is taught Caliburn False Swipe. So let's switch back into... I'm going to switch into Arbok. We're going to get the Intimidate. And Spooky Miner just joins the stream. Sees me find a Guzzlord. Yep, you chose the right time to pop in. Hopefully we're going to catch this thing. And Justin asking... What's up? Just watch the Nuzlocke episode. Actually, first of all, hello Spooky Miner. Hello Justin. Thanks for joining in tonight. We're going to switch over into... What am I going to switch into? Go back to C-Word again. Try for some false swiping. And asking if we can do Wi-Fi battling. Well, the only thing that we might do battle-wise later today is going to be the Battle Royal, if we have enough people interested. That still hurt, Guzzlord. What are you doing, man? Alright, let's go into Caliburn. We're going to try that King Shield combo. And so we might do, Battle Royal at the end, but we're going to save the Wi-Fi battling until Thursday. The actual, gym battling, because I still have to get prepared for the Pokemon I'll be giving out as prizes. Now, I see Guzzlord did just get confused. Let's go for the King Shield. See if it lands a hit, and we can lower the attack stat. And do we sharply lower the stat, or is it just the one stage? I think it's just one stage. Blocking that attack. Harshly fell. Excellent. I like that. Alright, let's take a moment to heal. Might as well just use one of our many Hyper Potions. Get C-Word back up and running. And Ultra Warp Ride. Hang on, let me get caught up in the chat here. Dazzling Shell says, Ultra Warp Ride and Ultra Sun is pretty good, but you rather freely ride a Megalodios in Hoenn. Oh, that was cool, too. Flying around with your Mega Legendary over the skies of Hoenn. That was actually a really cool feature they added. Alright, so I'm going to switch over into... The tricky thing is, I now see that Guzzlord might get confused after 2 turns of Thrash. So if it goes for 1 turn of Thrash, and then we switch to Caliburn, and it goes for a second, it might still get confused and hurt itself. I'm still going to go into C-Word right now to weaken it with another False Swipe. And we'll see what happens here. Hello, Exposer. Welcome to the live stream and the chat today. Breaks out of confusion. Excellent stuff. And what superpower would I want? Give me a negative. I actually did this with some friends on Facebook, actually. There was a thing going around where it says, choose a superpower, and the person next to you, or the person below you, adds a negative to it. So I'll get to that in just 1 second. And Spooky Miner's asking, will Chum still be there if you lose? Will it be Magikarp? Yes, I still have plenty of Chums left to send out for the, we'll call it the booby prize, I guess, for losing the Wi-Fi battling. Alright, hang on, let's see what the False Swipe does here. Still thrashing. And Sweet Sylveon C, thank you for subscribing. Hopefully you enjoy the content here on the Professor Chaz channel. You can always check out some more footage that I have put together after the stream is complete. And what's up, Kevin? Not too much. How's it going tonight? Thanks for popping into the old live stream here as we try to capture some possible shiny, possible Ultra Beast Pokemon here in Ultra Sun. There's that confusion. I don't like it. So all I really need to do, I'm going to glare it. I know sleep is the better condition, but I'm going to paralyze this. Once I get it down to 1 hit point, I'm going to switch into Caliburn. That's okay, you can lightly hit yourself. We're going to go to Caliburn right now. Are we? I should have taught him False Swipe. Let's go to C-Word. Things are getting tricky. I hate the fact this thing can confuse itself. What I should do next time, bring someone that has Trick. And trick a Person Berry onto it. And Spooky Miner's making a competitive doubles team. And that brings up an interesting point. Eventually, I do want to do other battle formats than just the singles as far as our Wi-Fi battling days. So, at some point, we'll do some double battles in that. And maybe even... What are the other battles? Oh, multi-battle's the only other one, isn't it? I think so. Alright, so it breaks out of confusion. I'm going to King Shield again, just to be sure. Come on, go for the heavy slam. And then you're trying to make a Puku Muku, Spooky Miner says. I don't want to ask you what it's going to be about. I don't want to spoil any strategies you might have, so... We'll see it in battle at some point, I am sure. Puku Muku is an interesting little Pokemon, isn't it? I love the fact that that is its name. It's kind of disgusting, but in a way, I still kind of love it. Full paralysis. Okay. This is where things get really tricky. I'm going to false swipe. Yes, excellent. Now we're going into Caliburn. It should not be able to land any Thrashes, therefore preventing itself from getting confused. I think this will be good. So yeah, the formats of Spooky Miner says single, double, multi, and battle royal. So as far as taking on the role of a gym leader, I guess we'd only do singles or doubles, but we'll play it by ear. I do know, eventually, I want to do double battles when we get to, say, the Hoenn region, representing, is it Liza and Tate, I believe it is? The psychic gym leaders of Moss Deep City. Let's fire up Roto Catch. See if we can snag this Guzzlord. Full paralysis, loving it. Now, first of all, how many Pokeballs do you think this will take? Second of all, what should we name this, assuming we get the capture? Let me know down in the chat down below. That one didn't do it. We still got some time. Paralysis is happening right here. Alright, as I check out some more Pokeballs, I'll check out the chat. Dazzling Shell says, for the Mega Latios ride, you get to choose location of your choice, and there's more objectives for the more rare ones. There's one rare Pokemon that appears randomly. I did also, like, wasn't there a better chance to find shinies, I think? So Spooky Miner suggests Mr. Fuzzy Pants. That could be an option. However, Justin suggests Big Mouth, which I think maybe fits a little bit better. No, I just thought of a good name for this thing, too. When you just said that. You ever hear of the type of fish called, you know, the Big Mouth Bass? I was just thinking, since it has the same color scheme as Base from the Mega Man series... There's no purple, right? But I think he has like black and gold trim on him. Base could be a good name for this thing. Big Mouth Base. Freddy Fazbear's a good name too. That could be something. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if I even manage to make the catch, because this thing is breaking out. Pretty crazy. What if I combine the names Freddy Big Mouth, Freddy Stalker? Was that P.I. Stalker, Mickey suggesting there. Alright, so again, we'll just see what happens here. And I'll probably go with a nickname that I haven't used before, and I don't think I've used any of those. I'm pretty sure I haven't used Mr. Fuzzy Pants yet. Puff could be a name as well. I think I know another name I could give this thing eventually. I'm going to save it for later on, though. I want basically, with these live streams, I want you guys to have the chance to nickname these. You're eating up all our time, Guzzlord. I know that's what you like to do, is eat everything up, but come on. We gotta catch you. I'm gonna try for a shiny, too. We still got about 10 minutes before I'll start the Wonder Trading, though. Plenty of time to catch this thing. Look at that. Right there. Third shake. Never mind. It's gonna break out. Can you imagine? I just thought of something. What if, in Smash Bros. Ultimate... I don't know if they've announced all the items yet. What if they introduce a Beast Ball as an item? That would be something. Ultra Beast coming out of the wormhole. Or out of the Pokeball items. I could see Buzzwole showing up and just strong-arming everybody. Almost like an assist trophy, you know? That would be interesting. But, again, they might have already announced all the items for Smash Bros. Ultimate. But if they haven't, hopefully Beast Ball might be a thing. Or what if... This would be cool. Okay, remember back in the original Saffron City on the first Smash Brothers, you had Pokemon that were coming out of the door at the top of the building. What if one of the battlefields is going to be Ultra Space? And what if the Ultra Beast appear in Ultra Space as stage hazards? Just random thoughts. We'll see if they actually happen or not. We'll actually see if we catch this thing, too. We started with 50 Pokeballs. We're down to 38. This is our 13th one. Lucky number 13. Alright, lucky number 14. So you guys have probably heard of the movie series Friday the 13th. Very spooky series. Make sure you're of proper age before checking those out. Broke out. But do you guys ever hear of the movie a long time ago called Saturday the 14th? It was more of a parody kind of movie where like monsters come out of a book and they kind of terrorize a house and stuff like that. I remember it fondly when I was a young child. I had very fond memories of watching that movie, and one day in my more adult years I thought I want to go back and check that out. One of my favorite movies from back when I was a kid. I watched it. It's weird. It's kind of funny when you go back to watch something with, I guess, a more refined palate in your brain, if that makes any sense. Things are a little bit different. That being said, I will still, to this day, say that I enjoyed the Super Mario Bros. Live-action movie. Yes, you heard right. I also will enjoy Dragon Ball Evolution. I know, I'm wild and crazy. I kind of like those because they're different. But yeah, that Saturday the 14th was something. All right, let's get back with the chat. There's a new Pokemon you want to use against me this week, Spooky says. Okay. And Alexander, welcome Alexander to our live stream. You're asking how does this work? For the first 45-ish minutes of the live stream, we're currently 35 minutes through, I try to get as many shinies and Ultra Beasts from the wormhole as I can. I then go into the Festival Plaza, and you folks are welcome to join me in there as well. And I start Wonder Trading them out. And with any luck, some of you folks have a chance to get some of those special giveaways. And after that, we'll see if we can get enough folks together for a Battle Royal and end off our stream with a nice 4-way battle. Guzzlord, would you stop? We've used 20 Pokeballs. I don't want to say we've used. We've wasted 20 Pokeballs. This thing is just devouring my entire Pokeball collection. I'm not a fan. I need these Pokeballs to catch real things. You are proven to be too much of an annoyance. You're at 1 hit point. You're paralyzed. You've got to stay in these balls. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. What a jerk. You can't touch me. You're done. Anyways, Justin says, you think the Charizard hat is unlucky for the DS games, but lucky for Pokemon Go? It is true. It is possible. It's definitely a distinct possibility. However, I've had many days where I have this hat out and about, and it does not help for Pokemon Go either. So this might just kind of bad luck. That being said, we just got a Guzzlord. What an ordeal that was. Alright, so we're going to go for a nickname. I believe... I'm going to just go with a nice standard big mouth. But I'm going to update it a little bit. Big mouth. There we go. Because it's a really big mouth. So that's going to be the nickname of this one in particular. Let's check your summary first of all. We have a speed boosting nature. That's amazing. Anyway, it is a naive nature. See the standard attacks right there. And Justin makes a good point. Shiny Guzzlord is Cheeto breath. I've seen that. It's like the white, the black parts are white. Isn't it more of an orangish instead of yellow? So I'm going to send you to the box for the time being, big mouth. And Alexander, you've got 15 wormhole shinies. Not bad. Congratulations. I've got a fair amount too, and I'll be doing some wonder trading of those. And Dazzling Shell says, for the Ultra Beast for Ultra Sun Moon, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, they should be, the level 1 be level 55, level 2 would be level 60, 3 would be 65, 4 is 70. So you're talking like the different missions that Looker sends you on. I think that's what the levels were. Oh no, I think they capped at 65, and then Necrozma was 70, I believe. Alright, and Justin's asking, would I consider playing Minecraft? I would consider it if I had a way to do it, and once I have more time freed up, because right now a lot of the the content on the channel is, as you can see, Pokemon centric, but eventually I am going to plow through all the different games, and I'm going to need some more content. So I'll probably leave it open to you folks out there to throw some suggestions what you would like to see for future games and stuff like that. But for the time being, we still got a bunch of different generations to plow through in the world of Pokemon. We're close, if Cynthia would cooperate, to completing Pokemon Pearl. And we got Gen 5, Gen 6. We've done the Gen 7 playthrough, so that's going to count as our playthrough. Oh, and Dazzling Shell is saying that's about the Warp Ride minigame. Oh, okay, so yeah, because they're all level 60, but you're saying they should vary based on the the type of wormhole. Okay, I think I know what you're saying now. You're going to heal up. We still have a little bit of time to find a shiny, hopefully. And Spooky Miner just learned that Primarina has the highest special attack of all the starters. And what are the other ones? What are their best stats? Like, it makes sense because Primarina has all like the special-based offensive moves, like the Sparkling Aria. You can get a bunch of, like, say, Moonblast, Dazzling Gleam. And hello, Michael Birmingham. Welcome to our live stream and chat today for some Ultra Warp Ride, Wormhole, Wonder Trade. I think I got it. And Misto just started playing a few days ago. Could I trade you a shiny or anything? Well, what we're going to do today, once I complete one more or maybe two more hunts here through the wormhole looking for a shiny, I'm going to go into the Wonder Trade in in the Festival Plaza of Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and I'm going to start trading off an Ultra Beast and a shiny Pokemon at least. In fact, you know what I'll probably do? Since I have a good amount of them saved up already from previous off-camera warp rides, I'm going to, from now on, I will go into my shiny box and my Ultra Beast box, and I'll trade out one of each of those, plus anything that we catch on screen for these live streams here. So it's all going to come up to sort of random chance if you happen to get it, but if you want to like maybe set up some trades with people in the chat, you're welcome to do that as well. And after we're done this last search, I think we're pretty much at time, yeah. A few minutes to go till we're at the quarter-hour mark left. I'll do the the Wonder Trading, and then we'll see who wants to jump in for a nice, crazy old Battle Royal to end off the stream for the night. No! Those are basic wormholes. Get away from me. I want the Vortex ones. Best chance for shinies. I was going to say, when's our first energy orb going to get in our way? And there was that first one. Never again. I'm hitting no more of them. I'm calling it right now. I shouldn't do that. I can't hold that promise. Don't make promises you can't keep. But we're doing okay. We're doing good. See if we can beat that 6,000 mark this time. Actually, I'm happy whenever I beat or break the 5,000 light year mark, because that kind of happens pretty rarely for me as well. Yeah, got it. Now, what if we find a second Ultra Beast? Like, what if we get pulled into another white wormhole? I mean, if I see a Vortex on a white one, I'll go for it. Could be 2 Ultra Beasts. That could extend the stream, though, if it takes so long to catch them. Plus, I gotta buy some more Pokeballs, too. I gotta get back into the habit. One of my daily routines usually is to go to the Battle Buffet, take our Buzzswole with the Amulet Coin, just beat everybody up, grab all the money, and spend it on some Pokeballs. But I haven't done that for the past few days, so the Pokeballs are looking kind of light in the old bag. I definitely gotta start making more cash in this game. Well, we're doing alright. So far, so good. We're making it pretty far. I'm going to say we're at least 4,500 by the end of this. With any luck, we will break the 5,000, though. Come on, where's all the energies? I need the good orbs. And I see the chat moving in the background. I'll get caught up on that momentarily. We're going to lose our energy. We're going to get pulled in. No! Oh, come on. You pulled me to the yellow one. That red one would have been so good. Excuse me. Pelipper is strong, Spooky Miner says, no joke. It actually... Oh, we did break 5,000. It got a massive boost in this generation with Drizzle. And Misto is asking, what are Ultra Beasts? Consider them legendary Pokemon of the weird variety. They have crazy stats in various different... crazy IVs in different stats, but like... Well, you'll see. I'll do some Wonder Trading in a little bit. And Justin's going to stream after I'm done, so if you guys want to raid over to Justin's channel afterwards, go right ahead. And the Ultra Warp Ride minigame reminds Dazzling Shell of Dreams Deep from Mario Luigi Dream Team. That's another game I haven't played. However, my nephew does have that, and I've seen a little bit of it. Isn't that the one where like you can have like 1,000 Luigis for one of the attacks? And Misto's been wonder trading and got a lot of the starters all at level 1. That means some people are probably doing some cool breeding, and you might have some cool IVs or egg moves. And Spooky says Pelipper murders. Well, that Hurricane really helps. We don't get a shiny. Come on. Alright. So that's the end of our searching. Now, for all you trainers out there, prepare to jump into the Festival Plaza, because I got to start sending some of these things out for you. Do I want to attach items? I'll attach some items. Let me run back onto the Seafolk Village. All your base are belong to us, says Dazzling Shell. Yes, that reminds me of that episode of Futurama in which everything... What was the way Fry said it? What if that thing he said? That was it. That was his what if machine question. Yeah, if Pelipper had better defense... I mean, well, Pelipper doesn't have, I don't think, like, the best stats in general, but, like... I like the thought that any Pokemon really can have a chance to shine. In fact, something that... Hey, there's Guzzlord. Something that I think is kind of cool is that, you know, Assault Vest is a thing. I believe that's boost your special defense. So here we go. So we got Ultra Beasts, we got shiny Pokemon. So I'm going to send out 2 Ultra Beasts. I'm going to give an item. What should we give? What if I send some extra cash? You guys want some Comet Shards? I'll throw some Comet Shards out there. I've got... What else we have? We've got Big Nuggets. I think the Comet Shards are worth more. No, I think the Big Nuggets are worth the most. I got 3 of those. I'm going to attach some Big Nuggets to these things. And Alexander's suggesting Bottle Cap. Do I have one of those? I think I saw one. No, I don't want to move you, Celesteela. We're going to Held Item. I believe there was one at the top. I got 3 bottle caps. I got 1 gold. I'm going to keep the gold in case I want it. No, you know what? I'm not even doing any super or hyper training. I'll give these out. I'll give the bottle cap to Celesteela. Or to the shiny box. We're going to give out a Abomasnow shiny. We'll give that the gold bottle cap. So, hopefully, one of you folks can get this Pokemon. And I'll see what I can do in between different live streams, get some more of those bottle caps saved up. Something I do on a regular basis is send Pokemon on the Pokepelago off and collect items. And is it Isle of Fun, I believe? And if I get enough shards, you can trade them for bottle caps. Alright, Pokemon Refresh. I will deal with that afterwards. Hang on, Pokemon. And let's go ahead and fire up the old Internettery. Let's go right ahead. Let's see here. Getting caught up on the chat once again. Dazzling Shell says, you've passed half the Mantine surfing courses in Pokemon Ultra Sun. That is definitely pretty cool. Once you, do you know what the prize is if you get all 4 completed? Like the top score in all 4 places? Oh, so Alexander's also giving bottle caps, I believe you're saying there. And Animal Crossing bees. That is definitely cause for alarm. Hello, Miranda Decker. Welcome to our Ultra Sun Wormhole Wonder Trade live stream tonight. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for popping into the chat. What we're doing right now, I have just done a little bit of hunting in the wormhole. It's now time to start wonder trading out some Pokemon. So if you guys want to fire up your festival plazas, get your internet connected, head over to the Wonder Trade. I'll do a countdown of 3, 2, 1, and as soon as I say go, click your Wonder Trade. There's a chance you might get the Pokemon I'm sending out. So I won't tell you, Dazzling Shell. Won't spoil that, but it is something very cool. I'll just leave it at that. So the first thing we're going to send out is the first Pokemon that we caught today. Actually, the only one we caught today. Big Mouth, the Guzzlord. Holding the Big Nugget, which I guess kind of makes sense, because Big Mouth. And, of course, the Beast Boost ability. Alright, now, on 3, 2, 1, trade. Let's see what happens here. And if you do see my name pop up on screen, or you see your name on the stream, let me know in the chat. Hopefully we'll get some of you guys for these Pokemon. I kind of like this. I was doing some Wonder Trading. I'm preparing the next Pokemon for our prizes for the Wi-Fi battling. And we have AD, or Ad, from Colorado in the United States. going to be getting the Guzzlord. But doing some of the wonder trading for the other Pokemon that I won't be using for the prizes, I got Pheromosa actually randomly sent over to me, which was pretty decent. So we're getting a Tentacool in exchange for a massive Guzzlord. Hopefully AD appreciates this Ultra Beast. What I really think is cool, I've got to start watching more Wonderlocks. I would love to see people do Wonderlocks on YouTube and have them, you know, oh, they caught Pikipek on Route 2. Send it out and get in like a Buzzwole. That would be hilarious. So they are kind of like legendaries. That's right, Misto. Like, they're harder to come by. I guess, well, kind of. There's not as many of them as there are, you know, regular legendary Pokemon. So they have kind of crazy stats. I'll show you here, for example, Celesteela. No, wait a minute. Hang on. Check the summary. You'll see stat-wise. I guess this one's kind of more balanced, but speed is terrible. But it's pretty well on the special side. I'll show you a good example of one that is kind of crazy. Buzzwole. You'll see with Buzzwole, you've got massive attack, massive defense, special attack, special defense, kind of terrible. And, but yeah, it hits hard, takes some good physical hits. So they're legendary in a sense that they're pretty much, you know, hard to come by, but they're just powerful. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. Getting caught up on the chat. And we're going to send off Celesteela. Now, I'm going to give you the... let's go with a 5 countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And trade it out. Let's see if we can get Celesteela out there. Is there something happening in the chat? I can't quite get caught up here. So again, if anyone happens to get this Celesteela, let us know in the chat. And Spooky Miner needs Celesteela. Actually, I can't normally get these, but this was Wonder Traded off to me at one point, and I'm just like, I'll just trade it back out again. And Jake from California in the United States, getting themselves a Celesteela with the bottle cap attached. Let's see what we get in response. Oh, this was caught in a Great Ball, so you know I didn't catch it, because of course I just use regular Pokeballs. And we got an Alolan Grimer, which makes me think this might be an early part of this person's game, and they just got themselves a nice Ultra Beast, possibly to get through the game with. Oh, I just realized too, if there is Wonder Trading going on, or like a Wonder Lock, depending on what part of the game these people are in, they might not be able to have the Ultra Beast obey. Because, of course, there's the stamp thing where you need to have a certain stamp for high-level Pokemon to obey. You know what? Let's just, for the sake of argument, let's take a look at the Pokemon we got. So, for the Guzzlord Big Mouth, we got Tentacool with not bad stats, I guess. I mean, you know, the speed could be better, I guess, but... And the Grimer, pretty mundane, pretty basic stuff. Alright, so we're going to send out the last one right here. It's going to be Abomasnow. Holding the gold bottle cap, a shiny Abomasnow with ingrained Woodhammer, Blizzard, and Sheer Cold. And I didn't mention this, but every Pokemon you find in the Ultra Wormhole, 3 guaranteed max IVs. Attack, special attack, and speed are best on this Pokemon here. So let's go ahead and trade this one out. Wonder Trade in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, here we go. And Misto is asking, can I trade one directly to you? Not tonight. We're not going to do any direct trades. This is just the Wonder Trading Day. But if you come back on Thursday night, we're going to be doing some Wi-Fi battling. And if you can defeat me in battle, I got some special Pokemon I'll be sending out. Not quite Ultra Beast, not quite, you know, shiny Pokemon. There might be a shiny. I don't know yet. I haven't bred all the Pokemon yet. But, oh, you have to go, Michael? That's all right. Thanks for joining in for the stream for the thus far into it, I guess. And have a good night. Hopefully we'll come back and check out some more content later on. Alright. Let's see who gets this. Abomasnow. But yes, if you can battle me on Thursday night and manage to defeat me in battle, and admittedly, it will not be that hard, because I'm going to be using theme teams of, what would you call it? Basically like the gym leaders of Kanto. So, this coming week on Thursday, I'll be using an electric team. If you guys want to prepare your ground-type teams, go right ahead. And if you can defeat me, you get a special Pokemon. If you can't defeat me, you still get a special Pokemon. Just maybe a little bit less special than you might be expecting. But some of you are already well aware of what that less special Pokemon is. And Justin just got Dratini in Wonder Trade. And by the way, you're going to join the Royal. Okay. So that's the last of the Wonder Trading for tonight. Sorry there wasn't many more to do, but sadly, I could not find the shinies. But it is now time for a battle royaling. And I'll see you tomorrow as well, Michael. Well, I won't see you, but you can see me because I'm on Facecam. Alright, so let us see who wants to be in the battle royal. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to open up my little text thing here. You guys can see my friend code beneath the old Facecam. If you're going to be in the battle royal, let me know. Put your friend code in the chat, and I will add your code into my game, basically. Let's see who else we have here. So I got 3 folks in here. Oh, Snowy has a picture. Don't know if I should show the picture on screen. I mean, it's shown to the world anyway, so you completed the grand trial. And that Executor looks hungry. Watch your face. It's awful close. But a little happy little Rockruff. Okay, so we have Lucas in here. So Dazzling Shell is putting some quotes out here. So Chugga Conroy tried 30 Ultra Balls to catch something, but a Pokeball managed to catch it? Is that what happened? Sounds wild. Alright, and Spooky Miner, Lucas wants to battle. Justin wants to battle. And what's your name, Justin, for the in-game name? Just going to move my screen over here. Again, I love having multiple desktops. I can just move stuff anywhere I want to. It is so sweet. And also, I can now jinx it, I think. The live stream has not lagged out once that I can see. So Justin, okay, nice and simple. Justin in the friends here. And I don't know if Snowy, I think Poplio Girl, if I'm correct, or might be, I think that's Poplio Girl. Don't know if they're here in the live stream or not, but I could try sending a battle invite to them as well. Although, wait, no, we have Alexander here. Okay, so I'm going to, just one sec here. Just going to hide the screens as per usual. Again, don't know why I do this because, oh, I can't go home yet. Hang on. Because, of course, people can see the live chat as it happens. But I'm going to back out. Just going to go to my friend list. I'll add Alexander. And we'll have our 3 competitors versus the Professor for our Wi-Fi battle of the Battle Royal. Alright, I'll get caught up in the chat in just one moment here. Dazzling Shell is asking a question. Who watches the Runaway Guys? I've heard of them. I have not actually seen them. One sec, my 3DS is on red light. I don't know if you can tell that or not. Where's my plug? There we go. Gotta plug myself in, and let's grab that friend code. One sec here. And yeah, Michael, if you want to throw your friend code in the chat, you're welcome to do so. You can add my code if you like there as well. I still got plenty of space. I have some other older codes I could take out as well if I need more space later on. But as far as doing our Wi-Fi battling, including the Battle Royal, we will have, you know, if we have our codes, then of course we can do those battles. Guys have a chance to win some of those special Pokemon once we do our gym leader type battling. Alright, screens are back up. An error has occurred. What are you talking about? I know I was disconnected. You don't need to tell me there's an error, game. Alright. Getting back, ready to roll. And what is your in-game name there, Alexander? It would just be Alexander? Possibly so. I'll check out who's online and we'll do a Battle Royal invite. Now, again, feel free to bring whatever you want to the Battle Royal. It's no holds barred. It's going to go all crazy. But that's what's kind of cool about it. Link Battle, Battle Royal. A-Drive, okay. I've heard the name A-Drive before. Now, one sec, I get it myself loaded up. So we're looking for Justin. There's A-Drive there. Who do we have looking for? We got Justin. Please don't gang up on you, says Spooky Miner. Well, admittedly, I can't always control that. I mean, depends on who's in the lead, to be honest. Okay, let me see who we have looking for the battle. Lucas, Justin, A-Drive. Okay, there we go. Battle invite being sent to you. And feel free to confirm. And then we'll get this battle roll underway to end off our stream for the evening. Give me some time to go check out that gym next door. Currently, I believe we have Team Mystic is holding that gym for the time being. Not for too long, though. I mean, I'm going to let them have their coins throughout the day, but as soon as midnight rolls around, I'm going to head over there. Alright, they have all confirmed. And, so we only have time for this one battle here, Michael, but I will grab your friend code. I'm going to copy it. And next time we do some Wi-Fi battling, it will not be until Thursday, but you're welcome to come on back and join in for those battles there. Alright, so battle rules, we're going to say whatever goes. What is the normal rules? Special Pokemon permitted, same items being permitted. I don't think I chose a team yet. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to choose the Misty team. Just to give them one last shot here. Now, can I change? Hang on. Whoops, clicking the wrong thing. Alright, so let's choose a really cool song. I'm not sure what that song is. It is the Mewtwo. Now, one sec. I'm going to do a quick little change on screen. And we're going to go over to that screen right there. Alright. I can tuck my friend code away once again. So that way you guys can't see the bottom screen and see what I'm choosing. Alright, and so once I add your code there, Mikey should pop up on my game. And then, of course, like I say, Thursday, come on back. We'll do another live stream. Not sure what time just yet, but I will put up a scheduled event for that. And then we'll see who can defeat me in battle. But either way, it's all in good fun. I'm going to have something to give out away anyways. Miranda asking, do I watch South Park? Not lately. I have seen quite a bit of it, to be honest. I don't really watch TV these days, to be honest. I'm just more into watching like YouTube. But I remember I wasn't really a big fan of the show initially. It just seemed a bit too crude humor-wise for my liking. But eventually, now this happens with shows like even Family Guy too. I'm not really that interested in the game, or in the show, but one particular little aspect of it catches my interest. For example, Family Guy, I was like, well, I'm kind of curious to see, how does Stewie try to conquer the world today? And with South Park, it was like, so what do they do to Kenny this time around? I want to see what happens to Kenny in this episode. And over time, more of the show kind of, builds up and catches my interest as well. And you named me Professor, that is fine, Michael. I believe it will automatically switch to whatever my 3DS name is. I think it's just Chaz. And it'll be updated automatically once I put your code in. Dazzling Shell is saying, who thinks Ultra Necrozma was hard? I would say it is. I mean, not to toot my own horn again. Just waiting on A-Drive to select their Pokemon here, by the way. I managed to take it down on the first attempt, first encounter. But it took a lot of defensive preparation to make that happen. And, I had to be very careful about it. But yeah, so it was a pretty hard encounter for sure. Like, people have said it was everything that's come in the game before, or the series before, Ultra Necrozma was the first true Nuzlocke killer, I guess. So that was, it was powerful. Alright, so we see... Interesting team. So we know the three that A-Drive's going to be bringing in, for sure. But we got some questionable targets from Lucas and Justin. Justin is ready. I am ready. No, I'm not. There we go. I have confirmed. I'm now ready. A-Drive ready to roll. And Lucas, whose name cannot be seen behind the old logo there, selecting which Pokemon they're going to go with as well. We see Comfey. We see Ambipom. I am somewhat familiar with some of these Pokemon. Excuse me. Hiccup/Burp decided to try to escape. And Spooky Meyer saying Bob's Burger is great. I haven't seen that either. I've seen clips of it, but I've never, like I said, I haven't sat down and watched TV in forever. Fun little story. When I was in high school, we had an English teacher who was introducing himself at the start of the semester, saying that he doesn't have a television. And that blew my mind, because I was like, I watched TV like crazy when I was through high school. I could not fathom someone not having a TV. What was really funny, too, is that around that same time, I was a fan of watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and their character, Giles, the librarian, sort of, the English professional guy, he also, in the show, said he didn't have a TV. So, this teacher reminded me of Giles in a way. But then, one day, years and years later, I'm here working at one of my Dotman comics on the computer, and it was quiet, and I thought, I kind of want to throw something on TV just to listen to. So I turn on my TV, start flipping through the channels to look for like an old rerun or something, and it hit me then. I was like, it's been months since I turned this TV on to watch something. That was weird. Like, I don't know, I've never really considered that I would never watch TV as much as I did when I was younger. But again, like I say, I'm now more into watching YouTube and stuff. Alright, so we have us a bit of a situation going on here. We got some electric types on the field. Would a Dragon Dance would allow me to outspeed for sure. So I think the choice is clear. I'm switching out. They might have predicted Skippy coming in, our Swampert. Let's see what happens here. There's the discharge. So Skippy is immune, thankfully. Of course, Electric Surge powers up the electric moves as well. Charge Beam into a ground type does nothing. Calm Mind Clefable. That could be a little bit of an issue. Now, I do know Xurkitree can get Power Whip, which I'm not too fond of taking on our Swampert. So what's the play to make here? Look at that shiny Tapu Koko. I didn't even mention what Pokemon are in. We have a Tapu Koko, we got a Xurkitree, we got Clefable. So we said not to gang up. Right. But for me personally, the bigger threat is the non-electric types. Anyway, it depends on who is in first place, to be honest, though. Hey, how can you see that shiny? It doesn't even look shiny. Wait, did I even mention something about Pokemon Go? The Friends thing? You're going to be able to get gifts and send eggs, and you can get Alola form Pokemon. I don't think I mentioned that yet, but that's kind of cool. Alright, so the Intimidate has fired off once again. Charge Beam into the Resist. Oh, that still did a lot. Oh, right, because the electric terrain. I was going to say, that did a lot of damage. So at this point, you're at +2 special attack, +2 special defense. I don't consider this ganging up. I consider this being careful. And look, you got yourself a Leftovers. So, you know, it's not ganging up per se. It's just seeing a threat and dealing with that threat. Or am I doing something else? Another Charge Beam and oh, critical hit, was it? No, it's just getting special attack boost. Uh-oh. Okay, no, that's kind of a threat. It's at +2 special attack. Never mind. +3 special attack. Good thing I went for a ground type Z move, isn't it? Alright, let's do this. Now, admittedly, I apologize, Spooky Miner. I targeted you because the special defense boost. I need to get a physical attack off on you. But as soon as Clefable is done... Never mind. Survive. But anyway, now that we see that Xurkitree is a big threat, we're going to go after that one. Alright. So currently, Xurkitree is in the lead, actually. We gotta stop that thing. Look at that shiny Como-O. Like I say, didn't you just have the other Pokemon named Neo? That kind of confused me. I was like, wait, how's another Neo coming in? Alright, so an Earthquake definitely drops Xurkitree at this point. It's the fastest on the field, though. Actually, Como-O might be faster. I'm not sure what Como-O's speed stat is like. We will find out, however. So, yeah, Xurkitree is in first place. That should be our target. And Animal Crossing Tarantulas, a very serious warning from Dazzling Shell in the chat. Those things are deadly dangerous, you know? Don't underestimate the tarantulas or the scorpions in Animal Crossing. Get out of there, Gary. We're not taking no Charge Beam from that Xurkitree. Skippy, take the field once again, please. Oh, they stay in. Or they actually, you know, go for another target. Clefable handles it. It's at +4 special attack. And here we see... we have to go ahead and hide this because... my volume mixer here. Bear with me as soon as this attack is done. If I keep this going, we will lose our live stream. I'm hiding the special move. You guys can't see it. It's amazing. It looks so cool. I've actually seen it before. But to see it here, with a shiny Pokemon using it, oh, it's amazing, isn't it? The three of us that are currently in battle, we can see. Wait, it hits everybody? That was interesting. I didn't know that. Alright, and back to the game. There we go. Sorry we had to hide everything like that momentarily. But the circuitry does fall to whatever the heck that attack was even called. Sorry, I was too busy hiding all the footage. Okay. So, next up. Who's in the lead now? I lost track. I'm curious to see that brief little bit of an introduction of the Z move. Will YouTube catch that and what do you call it? Flag it for auto blocking. I don't know. We'll find out though, or I'll find out behind the scenes. I mean, so far I haven't lost a Pokemon yet, so I mean, I am nowhere near in first place, of course. The shiny Tapu Koko comes back into play. We've got a Gengar coming into play as well. Was that a Love Ball by any chance? It's a shiny Gengar. So the Clefable is in the lead. The Clefable, everybody. I think our target is clear. We should go for the Clefable. Now you say no ganging up on you, but you're first place. So Mega Evolution into Mega Skippy. If that Gengar has Energy Ball, or if Tapu Koko has Energy Ball, it's kind of pointless. Here we see the Discharge. Does nothing to Clefable because of those special defense boosts. Oh, we got the paralysis on it, though. Oh, Discharge is disabled now. Shadow Ball into Clefable. It's going to take the hit, maybe? No, it goes down. Not bad. Now, let's get that Earthquake fired off, see how much we can do to these two Pokemon. And... no, wait. Let's say, isn't it electric terrain that weakens ground? It's actually grassy terrain that weakens ground moves. So is that the last Pokemon on that side? No, it's not. The battle continues. Things are getting interesting for sure. And if you don't know what song this is, I chose the Mewtwo battle theme. Kind of forgot what that sounded like. Alright, Houndoom comes onto the battlefield. Shiny Houndoom. And a Porygon 2 takes the field as well. And you're copying the Swift Swim of all the abilities to copy. Hey! I'm in first place now. That means I'm a target. Uh-oh. Well, let's see how long Skippy can last. I'm assuming he's going down this turn. Oh, the Tapu Koko is scarfed, it looks like. Oh, knocks itself out. To the Struggle Recoil. Sludge Bomb, no effect. Earthquake, I believe, might take the Houndoom. I wonder who gets the point for that knockout on Tapu Koko. I don't know. And Charge Beam, no effect. Now, that is game. Did I manage to win this? Yes, I did. I had 3 Pokemon left. I got 2 points. So good game to everybody. Some crazy stuff happening there. Let us switch back over to... wait a minute. Let's switch back to the scene. For some reason, check this out. Whenever I open up my video thingy, my XSplit, it puts the top screen on the bottom as well. I don't know why. I have to change it every single time. So let's just leave it at this for now. We're basically done anyhows. So I'm going to say thank you, folks, for joining in for our live stream tonight for some Wormhole Wonder trading. And come on back to the channel tomorrow for some... what are we doing tomorrow again? I believe we're going to be doing some simple Wi-Fi... not Wi-Fi, some Wonder trading of the remainder of our Pokemon from last week with the Misty battle. So I have a bunch of Mudkip being sent out, some of which have the hidden ability, but they all have max attack, max speed. Basically, a good candidate for a Mega Swampert as well. So come on back for that tomorrow. And of course, our Pearl adventures will continue as I got to do some more grinding tonight and prepare to take on the champion in the Elite Four once again. So thank you folks for joining in tonight. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And yes, a winner is me. Thank you, Dazzling Shell. All in good fun though, as long as we had a good time. That's the important thing. And if you want to see some more videos from Professor Chaz, you can subscribe for some more regular Pokemon content here on YouTube. You can also check out some more videos I've done on the channel. Let's go ahead and click on over there and check things out. And come on back for some more Pokemon content as time goes on. So once again, folks, thank you for watching. Goodbye to Spooky Miner. Goodbye, Michael. Goodbye, Dazzling Shell. Let me scroll back through the chat. Justin, have a good evening. I think I said Dazzling Shell already. Y'all know who you are. Have a good night, everybody, and we'll see you back here again tomorrow. Take care.